Hello. Good to see you.
All right there, Revenants. Welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, where today, as we were struggling last time with the Blade Baron Cannoneer, and you can see that the amount of ichor that we have active at one time is really a problem for us. So what we're going to be running today is we're going to be basically running the same stuff, but we're going to be able to run double blood blends here, ichor blends. And so we'll be able to have 30 extra ichor, which is an extra 5 shots on our bayonet. So this makes a significant difference in this fight overall. So basically everything is pretty much the same here. We're going to be running the Isis Blood Code as well, but none of that really matters at all, just because of the fact that we're going to be running the blood blends along the way here. And so that will give us super duper ability here to actually use what we need to when we need to use it. So there's one, and then let's go for number 2. Good. And this, and a charge booster. Hello, charge booster. There we go. Okay, and then we can come in and... Okay. And you can see that we're already to the point here where we have really good damage at a distance here. Okay. Oh, there she is. And Jack died in the fire or something. Okay, let's not waste this, maybe. Okay, hopefully... Oh, there she goes. Okay, so you can see that if Jack would be able to stay alive a little bit, we would definitely be able to take this boy down. And you can see that if we get in the fire, we lose like all of our chance because of the 25% damage goes away from overdrive. So if we can start with both of these actually. Now I went for the fences here, and I got a whole bunch of them just for us to be able to see how it goes through here. Okay, and we'll make good use of all of it here for sure. But this is one way that you can go about, you know, kind of getting to the top levels of, you know, having ichor available to you and stuff. This is a great way to go about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Jack going. And now that we're at 46 out of 50, we are at a very high top value there. Okay. And hopefully we don't get hit here. Okay, so we don't lose that 25% damage. Okay. And we'll just go for a bunch of shots here. Okay. And you can see that now we have to be charging or recovering ichor this way. So that is a problem here. So let's go ahead and recover as much ichor as we can, and then we will go for a pure blood. Okay. Yep, she's gonna do her thing there. Good. Okay, and Jack is good enough to keep her physical damage there for her shield. Okay. Yep. Okay. Good. Alright. And you can see the amount of ichor difference here is a massive factor in us being able to actually stay up with the damage necessary here. Oh, and we're dead. Okay, thanks, Jack. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay, so that's all it took, was having an extra 30 ichor to give you an extra bunch of shots possible that you're able to actually get the kill on these two. And it is all because of the blood blends. And since we can't go back to Mito, or go back to the missile, we have a good chance here to actually use what we have to actually take him down with what we have here at the moment. So the problem will be that we just, you know, can't get hit and in a Mito fight that is pretty hard to do, but you can see that as we are down on our ichor count now, down to 40, we don't have as many shots anymore as we would like to have, obviously. And so that is a real downer here for us. We have only 6 shots, which is really, really bad for the Mito fight. You want to have at least, you know, at least 7 or so, because of just how devastating he can be. Okay. And, okay, so he's already there into phase 2, which is fine, I guess. Okay, he's going down. That's too bad. Okay. Oh, and I dodged wrong, and Jack is inhibited, and somehow he got missed. But you can see that if you have the consecutive shots right in a row, it all has to do with just the amount of ichor that you have. And Isis is not exactly the best blood code for this at all. I guess we can go for the fortified here if we want, just for a little bit extra slash resist there. But the cool thing is that you can actually make crazy use out of these blood blends when you have these massive ichor requirement builds and stuff. And this time, as we go into the fight, this will be much easier to actually land all the shots that we need to on Mito because of his superpower anime stance there that he has. And it's fine to use these before the fight even begins, because you get the benefit of of the blood blends anytime you use them. So whether or not you are actually powered up all the way or whatever, it doesn't really matter. You can use them at will, whether or not you have 0 ichor or all the ichor or whatever, it doesn't matter. So that's the really, really nice thing about the blood blends, is that you can use them kind of when you need. Okay, and let's go ahead and heal and get Jack going. And that is, this is a great way to go about, you know, finding your way through a fight. That if you have an issue with a fight and something's pretty difficult, you can just go for, you know, basically huge amounts of ichor to actually get your way through each of the fights and whatever, and you can get there very quickly. Okay. Oh, nope, not this. Okay, and here we go. There we go. There's Mito. And so, just again, the blood blends make all the difference there, because if you had to wait in between each of the shots for the recovery frames to actually happen, there's no way that you can actually do that without having, you know, 60 ichor to start. And so even though it is kind of a waste just for those fights, the amount of pain that you go through to actually get those fights to happen actually that well is definitely worth the little bit of investment into getting 2 people back at home base, their blood blends, and you, in order to get more blood blends used in one per missile activation, you have to have multiple people, and so you can use as many as you want, up to the maximum of the blood code that it states. So this blood code says that it can go up to a maximum of 60, so you can use the blood blends to get you up to that 60, and then any more that you use beyond that, it doesn't go above. So this 50 out of 50 down here in the corner, you can use 2 to get yourself to 60, and if you use a third one, nothing happens, and it's just kind of a waste. It will refill 15 of your ichor, but it does not actually increase the levels there. Okay, and so yeah, we'll be here in the outskirts next, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys that the amount of struggle that we had last time with basically the same exact blood code or build. Everything was basically the same. It's just a different blood code here, Isis, instead of what we were running yesterday. And here, the only difference that we changed was to add these two to our build, and we got through it in like two attempts there or whatever. And so that's the difference and the power of those blood blends with something like this. And remember that if you at first don't succeed in Vayne with a build and what you have running at the moment, there's always a way in Vayne to make it extra overpowered and amazing. And you can always get through with everything that you have in your arsenal except the concrete block. This thing is literally the worst, with no real amazing way to actually boost it into, you know, it's so far down. You know, if like there was a bar here on this line, this would be where the concrete block is, and everything is like here or higher. So it's just kind of like the worst thing in the game. But everything else, there's always a way to make it actually useful or beneficial or good overall. We still have a bunch of old world materials here that we need to use up, and we have a bunch of blood blends to get, but we also have a bunch of weapons to still get from each of our friends. Like Mia here, we need, I think it's like 6 more Brodeas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we need 6 more Brodeas. We need 1 of every kind with everything maxed out at 10. So we'll be working our way into that arena later. But for right now, this has been Isis. This has been me, and the introduction to blood blends, using them on builds as you go through. So anyways, we'll see you guys here in the government outskirts next.